think what On Think Tanks does that no other organization is doing is it provides a space where we can come together to learn about think tanks and to share good practices and bad practices in an atmosphere of trust, of reciprocity, where we feel that if we give something, we're going to get something back. I started working on this quite some time ago, maybe 2000, 2002, when I was looking into the relationship between policy and research. And then in 2010, mostly as a curiosity, I set up On Think Tanks as a blog, as a way of sharing ideas and engaging with others who were studying think tanks around the world. I think there are more similarities than differences. Some authors talk about think tank traditions in different regions, but you find differences in every single country. So you find think tanks that look like NGOs in every country. You find think tanks that are associated or linked to universities in every country. You find lots of differences everywhere, but most of the time they face very similar challenges. They're looking for the best minds of their countries without being able to offer them the best salaries. They are trying to draw from academic research or undertake some sort of academic research while trying to be practical in their advice. And they're trying to communicate through a range of tools. So by and large, think tanks respond to very different contexts in slightly similar ways. And that's okay, because I think the type of people who work in these organizations are also quite similar. The think tank of the future, at least in the next few years, is going to have to be very flexible. It's going to have a business model that is probably mostly digital, that is very grassroots or very much crowd-sourced oriented. And that speaks to more than just the usual audience. So it doesn't speak only to the policymaker, it doesn't speak only to the people in power, but it reaches out to a wider audience, to the public, to the citizens who eventually will vote leaders in or out or will participate in policymaking. Think tanks in developing countries are going to have to find funds from domestic sources, which is going to be hard, but they're going to have to make a better case about what they do and why they do it. They're always going to struggle with governance. This is always going to be an issue in management because they're going to grow in complexity. As their context evolves and changes, they're going to have to adapt to it, and this is going to pose different challenges. And they're going to find it hard, I think, to find the right staff. The think tanker of the future is not going to be just a good researcher. The think tanker of the future is going to be a good researcher, a good communicator, a good manager, and also a good leader. And these are not qualities that you get everywhere.